What up, TJ gang? This only gonna be part one, but we're gonna be getting back to the extras in like a couple more days. But just stay tuned, cause it's gonna be part one and part two and part three. I think if we get a part three, stay in team.
Call it off.
Yes, sir.
So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans.
Yes, sir.
Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back and taking a look. You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched. Alright, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this one? Another good question. You're full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or the IRS. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the tax man that no one's gonna report missing. All starting to make sense? Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams or raids on the Union Depository.
Light and white just like your women.
Turning over liquor stores and gas stations. Look at gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till, so the minor escalation is worth it if you can handle it. Plus, you know, the sea view, nothing like staring at the ocean while you contemplate money and power. Incarceration, homicide, all those weighty issues surrounding the first foray into serious armed robbery. I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral crew, because otherwise this whole not talking deal just kind of puts you on the spectrum, right? Okay, well, how about we just get there and see where we're at?
Dang, they wet. Right with them.
There it is. Take a look. Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed on myself. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint, not much security. Staff won't give a crap, especially about the deposit boxes. Customers will probably be thinking how to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in the back behind the safe door. We want box number 167. Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. We've seen what we're gonna see. Let's go to the garment factory. Now, in the bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work for you, but it's probably a good idea for you to familiarize yourselves with it. You, in the passenger seat, I've sent it to your phone. You'll take it for a dry run, keep your hands steady, and maybe the wet run won't be a disaster.
Yes, sir. Bang, bang, bang. Bang. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. Who did Jay get back inside the town when shooting up the whole house? Hi, Joe.
I'm calling Paige. She's my assistant. First she's gonna get us what we need, then she's gonna saw me in half.
I need your back. You
no?
suck.
Didn't like that one?
No,
you don't make it easy. Paige, it's Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with those people. Yeah. Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon. She's loading the back of a truck. Tools for the job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role you're performing. Ask job gets more complicated, so will the uniforms. If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then when you go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, there's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major crime. Whoop-de-doo. Where were we? Ah, masks. Paige. Oh yeah, we'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your place to plan this thing. I can talk you through the planning board later. That might be helped by a visual aid. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. Listen to me, do what I say. Bullets go in here, come out there. And if you're ever caught, you keep your mouth shut. I couldn't resist. Hey, passenger seat. Did you get into their network?
Good
work.
Hope y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all comment down below how y'all think this video was. Got my plus on, y'all know it is online. Yes sir.
There she is.
Yes,
leave my car here, take the truck.
I'm gonna cut to the more scene.
I should be using my